for Kapatisi TV. ICFA University Meghalaya is now open for admissions for the academic year 2025. Explore our best courses and apply today. Fee concessions are available for domicile students of the state of Meghalaya.
Menteri Rangba ke Jelau Konrad ke Sangma, ulat ban pli ya ke rural preneur arajat pausan, kepada kuai ni ke yau ya dia tit, bagi prime rural, ke penlong nak bentaman kentiu higi nong sengkam lajong, ki badan nong kendong. La penlong ya ke program nama babaro shikata ha ke sengkam sengjam, la kampai kamat tang cegi nong sor, kum taga sorkar, ke snow day, ban penlong kum ke ni ke yau, kenaman ailat inong kendong ru, bakin kiu ha ke sengkam lajong. Hagariga yo lawan menyishim bentar ginong kendong nerilum kasi giantya bat nerilum garu rukumjo bat hapa poi hangni umin dirangba ulalit mat do putharo bat do jam la shed ginong sengkam lajong kibenanga than war giantya bat ulaya ro ru yaka jingbang jongkabam kumtaw lokhat iweri pat ba bikin wan hagariga jaka State Central Library benwan ma deka bam bat benwan thiet ki we pat kitiar ki blawan rat nong kendong yaka bakani yo kan sedang Naduk mentakas ni kakak kendai trip haduk lasai kat po trip unailar arajat arpusan.
What is she making? Potato. Yeah, but then. Give me that one. The one. Mele.
I'm back.
Just give it a napkin. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Fish.
Yeah, anything. So avoid the chili. Ah, better. She'll ask me later on. Small cup. Yeah. Thank you. So this is cooked in the traditional way. You can see the pots out there. That's okay. The taste is different having cooked in that pot. This is how it's done traditionally. So I encourage our tourists, our citizens, you should come and experience this. This is a unique experience of the culture and the way of life of our people.
So we have got Meghalaya Rural Bank also, and few of the packaging sir for rural entrepreneurs. We have tried it so that the bags have their own logos printed in it.
Amazing.
So we wanted to so this is more of a festival for the rural entrepreneurs. Around 250 of them have turned up across the weekend. Right now sitting inside. So we wanted to make sure that they meet the Meghalaya Rural Bank also to know about other opportunities that they can try.
So go for the rural bank. We should go the extra mile to do it. Otherwise, we want to give up the cost.
We scaling up on her. After a while, we made them with stacks, and we come to a level. So now she's incubated by Prime Government. So she became part of the HR. So now it's like a trajectory of scaling. She's from this.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Get to work.
Screen behind me, as you can see, has about 200 plus different brands, and these are the brands that have been created through this Ruralpreneur program, and therefore now these are all different brands, and as you can see, earlier these people did not have this kind of brand, but today these brands have been created. So like this, we are hopeful that we'll be able to create a better identity for the different entrepreneurs, and that will allow them to be able to sell their products in a much better manner. So I think it was 2019 that I had first seen that packaging. I wish that picture was there of that packaging then and this packaging now. So it's really, I mean, heaven and earth difference. Namaha. Right. Which part of Gentry Hills is it? Brilliant. facts that make sense from the excise minister's constitution. Entrepreneurship and enterprise building very aggressively in the state through programs like CM Elevate and Prime. But we realized that in those processes, mostly urban areas were benefiting and our entrepreneurs from the rural areas were not able to get the opportunity. So we decided to come up with a special program for rural entrepreneurs, and that's what we're calling the Ruralpreneur. And through this, our team visits different blocks, different entrepreneurs at the grassroots level, look at the different products that they're making, and you'll be surprised to see the variety of the products. As you go through these stalls, you will see the different products that are being made. And some of the products, in fact, one would think that they never existed or would have never come to know about these products if this Ruralpreneur program was not there. Like there are teas that we are making, our rural entrepreneurs, they've been making the teas which are caffeine free. They've been making different products, from different natural resources available in the villages, in the rural areas, like the different stones that we have, the different clay that we have, which are very unique to our state and to specific rural areas. So what this program does is that, number one, it gives an opportunity to the rural entrepreneurs to come in front. We guide them, we train them, we support them, we give the incubation that's required, we handhold them and improve every aspect of the business and guide them in every aspect so that they're able to take their business even in a much larger scale and take it forward. So this is really a program for rural entrepreneurs, and today, by simply going ahead with these different programs and connecting with these entrepreneurs, we've realized that there is a huge opportunity, and in those processes itself, we're able to create more opportunities because of the kind of needs that are coming out in these different programs and different products that are there. Therefore, it's a very dynamic kind of a program. It's really impacting the rural entrepreneurship, and most importantly, as I said, it's giving an opportunity to our entrepreneurs who did not have these opportunities and these platforms before to now come into a different kind of a level where they're able to improve their products and add expertise and find better markets for their products. So this is really what it is, and I do encourage our citizens, the tourists, that they should encourage our rural entrepreneurs by buying their products. And the best way to support them is to buy their products and continuously engage with them and visit these stalls. They're really beautiful stalls, some really beautiful products are there, and obviously there's a lot of good food and drinks also. So I do encourage our citizens and our tourists to please come and visit these stalls. That we have approximately 70,000 to 80,000 youths who enter the workforce every year in Meghalaya. And if you look at the different government jobs, maybe about 1,500 to 2,000 jobs at the max may be there every year, which obviously means that the rest of the 68,000 youths, the jobs have to be created for them. And hence, entrepreneurship is the only way forward. And that's why we started the Prime program in 2018-19. And now we started this rural entrepreneurship program. This is the only way for us to be able to create value, to be able to create jobs, and to have overall economic development in our state. So therefore, you're absolutely right. This has been our policy and our intention. And today we are very happy that this program has reached to this level where hundreds of entrepreneurs are benefiting, and we hope that we can help and support many, many more entrepreneurs in the future. That's exactly what this program is. As I mentioned, this program is happening in multiple blocks in different districts of the state, and we are engaging directly with the entrepreneurs of the villages and that particular district and that block. And as I said, we will continue to expand it. It's not very simple because it requires a very strong mechanism, support, staff, and a process has to be in place. And every business is different, so you have to adapt when you have to start to promote the businesses. So it's very complicated, but 2.5 years have taught us a lot, and I hope that in the coming years we'll be able to support many, many more entrepreneurs. And as I said, through this process, I'm sure that this will lead to huge economic progress and development as well as creation of jobs.